Guys, you want to know what I hate about synthetic wigs? This shit. But honestly, it's my fault because it was $50. But also, it's not my fault because I just got someone else to pay for it. Anyways, everybody has something about themselves that they're not proud of. Like, for example, your teeth might not be the straightest and they're throwing up gang signs. Or maybe you have ADHD or some type of disorder that makes it a little harder to live normal day-to-day life, or what people perceive as normal, because what is normal? But instead of trying to change yourself, why don't you just capitalize off of it so you can get further in life? Your so-called flaws are there for a reason. They're there to help you survive. Here, I'll give you an example. I'm an autistic 20-year-old woman who lives in her car. It's okay. You can make fun of me. I'll forgive you. Why? Because I'm making fun of you too. Most of you guys are living in an overpriced Popeyes to-go box. What? You pay rent? Oh, okay, now you have a place to starve. You guys are working 3 jobs and sucking dick for a place that has no furniture, no working water, no AC, and you have emotionally intelligent cockroaches crawling around everywhere. Let me ask you a question. Does your toilet flush? No. Do you have a door handle? Oh no? And how many hours did you work this week? 72? Whoa! So you spend all your day and you come home to nothing. That's really sad, but whatever. But hey, I sleep in my car, so I don't know, because I have no responsibilities and no bills to pay, so I don't know who's happier, me or you. Anyways, I really don't even think of myself as being homeless, because home is where the heart is. So if that means that, then I have one of the biggest homes of all time. I have the biggest home in the history of homes. I just simply don't have a place to stay. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. I used to be really insecure about being autistic because I've always wanted to live a normal life and fit in, but mostly to be understood. Now that sounds like a wet dream. To be understood? Oh my gosh. I grew up being misunderstood a lot, which led me to being bullied. And not just in school by my peers or teachers, but also by my family, by my friends, by my lovers, by customers at my job, by my coworkers, everyone around me. Now you might be thinking, Jataya, who cares what people think? You preach that all the time. Yes, young grasshopper, but even though I'm not taking how you feel about me personally, because you don't know me well enough to make like an actual proper judgment, but also your thoughts are none of my business and my thoughts are none of your business. The problem lies is when your thoughts affect me getting a job or finding a way to sustain myself. Luckily, I found a way to work around insecure people's bullshit, because that's what people who don't like me are. They're insecure. And honestly, they should be. I mean, look at me. I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm charismatic, and I have the body of a Greek god. Hell, I am a Greek god. Like, let me show you my lat spread. I'd be insecure if I met me too. I mean, I would scroll through my camera roll and I'd be like, who does this bitch think she is? And then I'd realize, oh, it's me. I'd be so relieved because there's no competition. And even if I wasn't me, there still wouldn't be no competition because I don't compare myself to other people. Why? Because it literally doesn't make any sense. Everyone's different, like how a tree is a tree or a car is a car. Everyone has their own path in life to live. Everyone has different skill sets and different desires. The only thing we have in common is that we're all gonna die one day. So before I die, the only person I'm gonna compare myself to is the person I was yesterday. As for me being autistic, I really had to sit myself down and realize that I shouldn't be insecure about being a genius, because that's what I am. My definition of autism, for me, of course, because autism is a spectrum, is just that I'm a bitchy genius. Yeah, I can't socialize with stupid people because I can't understand anything they're saying, and they're boring and stupid, and they're insecure about being stupid, so I'm labeled the retarded one. I'm going to tell you a story about how I used my flaws, aka perks, to get me out of situations. So, as I told you, I sleep in my car. This causes me to not have the best hygiene because I don't have access to a bathroom or a shower. Well, not at least all the time. I'm also a very attractive woman who travels alone all the time, which makes me a frequent target for sexual assault. For example, I was in New York a few months ago and I went on a date with I wouldn't even say a date. I was hanging out with him because I wanted studio time. But I was on this little date thingy with this rapper named Stanley, and he ended up sexually assaulting me, and I was in the hospital for 2 days. This stress caused me to leave New York, and I decided to not come back until I was ready. Well, now I'm back and better than ever, and I decided to take on a different approach. I don't know self-defense, and that's a lot of time and money, which I don't have. But you know what doesn't take any time or money? Having a stank-ass pussy and a just slightly shitty asshole. Not shitty enough to make you uncomfortable, but enough to make a nigga angry. Bonus points if you're on your period too. Now you're probably asking, Jataya, why don't you just not go on dates anymore? No, that's kind of stupid. Why would I just not go on dates anymore just because that happened to me? Like, I'm not gonna let one little loser who is thirsty ruin my dating life or ruin my life in general. By the way, Stanley, I forgive you for what you did to me. I don't really care anymore. And he apologized, so I'm not really tripping about it, but I thought I should let you guys know because he's still a piece of shit because he doesn't know what boundaries are and he doesn't know what the word no means. Now, you guys can say it's nasty for not having poor hygiene, but I'm pretty sure if you like bend over right now, your pussy or your balls stink. And your breath probably stinks too, and you probably haven't changed out your socks in 3 days. So stop acting like you're all prim and proper and you smell the best, and you don't. I'm gonna tell you right now, I talk to a lot of you. And a lot of you bitches, absolutely not. You're no better than I am, sis. Literally, poor hygiene got me out of getting date raped the other day. Yeah, he told his friends. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he told his friends, but honestly, my body and my sanity is worth more than my reputation. Especially if it's among a bunch of narcissistic boys that I've never met before or have never met me before. Like, yeah, you can call me retarded or that my pussy stinks or that I don't have a place to stay, but it still didn't hit though. I love you guys and have the day you deserve while I brush all of this shit out.